Hey, hi friends, welcome back to another Tesla stock weekly analysis. So Tesla's stock price surged past $1,500. You guys must be so damn happy. Today I'll focus on the rise in Tesla stock price and I have a few awesome announcements at the end of the video. And as always, I'll keep it short, charts first. Last week my prediction was way off, my apologies. I mentioned that the stock will remain around $1,200 sideways. Well, the stock flew to Mars. So let's quickly cover what happened. There's a big gap movement upwards. You always see like some certain point where Tesla will start to rest. You can see all these past consolidation place. But who knew the stock had a mind on its own and continue upwards? I don't think anybody could have predicted this. On Monday, the stock price gapped up again. There was a wedging in. So I always talk to you guys about wedging in. So the price wedged in and gapped up. Instead of doing it in like 2 weeks, it did it in 1 week. I can't get it right all the time, though I think 80 to 90% is quite a good record, and last week was just one of those weeks. It's good news though, I'm wrong and we are all earning money. At this point, I need to sound out to you guys. My goal is to always be upfront, tell it as it is, and there will always be people who will not like it, but I will still do it because I think it's really important. So please remember, there is no correlation between stock price and the company's fundamentals. It applies to all stocks. Tesla stock is especially prone to market manipulation, especially like mid last year, retail investors were taken for a ride. About 10% of Tesla shares are traded every day and it's crazy high. High volume stocks like Apple, which has really high volume, trades at only 1% while most other stocks trade at 0.5%. I have been a day trader and Tesla is by far the most unpredictable. So there are like some big funds with big money like Goldman Sachs, with all the tools looking at algos, quants, fundamental, high-speed trading, the news, and none of them can come up conclusively why Tesla moved the way it is. I remember seeing this somewhere, but sorry, I cannot remember the source. The best way to trade Tesla is to invest in the long term to filter out all these small movements. So back to the charts. This is my goal. I have a target. You guys know my price target is like $5,000 in 3 to 5 years. So if you like kind of compress the entire chart down and I shift the chart, my goal is somewhere here in like 3 to 5 years. So I need to move the time back a little bit more. So we are looking really quite far out because you guys know I'm a long-term investor. So 3 to 5 years, it is probably somewhere around here. So what happens? There will be a lot of short-term movement, but at the end of it, I feel that the price is going to be around here. So to me, what happens in between, I seriously do not care. In my opinion, Tesla is still cheap, and I've been right about this for a long time. And the best way to invest in Tesla is always to dollar cost average and be a long-term investor. So whatever happens in between, I'm seriously not going to care. In my opinion, Tesla is still cheap, and I've been right about this. And for a long time, the best way to invest in Tesla is to dollar cost average and always be a long-term investor. Before I move on to the news, I would really appreciate an early thumbs up. It helps a lot in the YouTube algorithm to reach more people. Thank you. There is a $3,000 price reduction for the Model Y, but as of July, there is a $1,000 increase in full self-driving. So those who kind of pay for the Model Y now, you technically save $1,000. The price reduction is normal for Tesla. Whatever savings that they can have, they'll pass on to the consumers and they will do it. So over the long term, I won't be surprised if the cost to buy a Tesla comes really close to a Toyota when the cost of battery drops. That is the most expensive part of an electric vehicle. We are mostly fans of Elon, so I thought I'll mention it here. So there's an update on Neuralink on the 28th of August. So knowing Elon is going to be big, I think he will announce some sort of cure or treatment for some brain disease. Also, in case you missed last week's video, Tesla will be like making vaccine machines. This guy is nuts, and Tesla shorts want to bet against him. They must have something really screw loose in their head. Elon made an appearance in China. Unlike his previous appearance at the World Artificial Intelligence Conference in China last year, Elon Musk's appearance in this year's event featured that what could be described as like a Q&A session about Tesla's tech and AI. So I'll link the video down below, and one of which he says the basic level 5 autonomy by end of the year. So I'm actually not too sure how to make of this news because with the current autopilot code, full self-driving is not going to happen, but with autopilot rewrite, Elon is confident. Until the release of the rewrite and seeing what it can do, I'll keep you guys up to date. But if it's really true, wow, the Tesla stock price is going to rocket. I don't think it's going to go to Mars. I think it may go to Pluto. Ever since this tweet, let's talk about the stock split. There's a lot of comments coming in on this and I need to address this. This is how I explain stock split in 1 minute. A company is worth $10,000 and it has 10 shares. So when you divide $10,000 by 10 shares, each share is worth $1,000. So in a stock split, what happens is that the shares get divided more. The value of the company remains the same, but instead of 10 shares, it has now 100 shares, but the value is still the same. So in this case, one share becomes $100. That's it. To me, this move will give more access to retail investors. It is a good thing. You see, many places you can't trade fractional shares, and Tesla stock price now at $1,500. Not a lot of people can afford it. So this will actually increase more retail investors investing into Tesla. Before I move on to the top comments of last week, do stay for this awesome short announcement I have later at the end of the video. This is from Army Joe and he was one of the top comments last week. He bought Tesla shares at 500 and a lot of people told him he was crazy. Well, look who's crazy, and a lot of us feel the same way. This is from James Ross and he has 69 likes. Okay, the stock price now is $1,005. Guess what? We are $200 up. The interesting thing about this comment is that he's from Scotland, and I mentioned that I really love Scotland because I really have a lot of investments there. And Scotland is one of the places I had the best pizza, and it is from a restaurant called Persano Pizza. You won't regret it. Michael commented about the shorts price, and yeah, it is pretty funny. The comment I want to point you to is to James H. He said he has reached the Tesla 7-figure club before the shorts release. So he bought some. To James, a YouTube bro feast. My goal is to always help as many of you reaching these numbers, and it really makes me really happy to see a lot of comments coming in every week seeing you guys earn a lot of money. Peter, it's good to see your comments go to the top again. Congratulations this time on 200k. I mentioned below I will always remember your story, so let me bring the audience to your story. A month ago you hit 100k. And the amazing thing is you're 24 and you're a restaurant server, so anyone can do it. Such stories are the biggest reason for me to do such videos. You guys know, I really don't care about the fame or money. Life is a lot more than just money and fame. It brings me to this point. If you have any story you want to share, I'm doing a pretty epic video and I want you to be part of it. I want to inspire ordinary people with you that anybody can invest well. So send in a short video, the shorter the better. Tell me about yourself or a relatable story, your investing journey, and any personal message. Send it to this email address. I'll put the email address in the description below too. It will take me a while to compile, but I think it's going to be worth it. Two very short announcements. I get lots of requests for interviews and most of the time it's a no for me. This time I said yes. The interview objective was very simple. How do we give the most value to his viewers? His channel name is Couch Investor. His name is Neil. He's from Belgium, a beautiful country. I'll link the 40 minutes interview below. Those who are asking for a much longer video, there you go. Second short announcement. I think I found the next disruptive, innovative stock that can scale. It may be my next video. So I'm going to put a lot of time into this. I should be selling Illumina stock to buy this. On that notification if you'd like to be updated on my stock movement. Concluding this video, if Tesla posts a profit in 2 weeks, I know for sure the stock price now is cheap. Tesla is still cheap compared to its future stock price. Again, appreciate those who help me with the thumbs up. Your actions really contribute so much to this channel. And as always, invest safe.